Welcome back everyone to the complete Pineleaf. Today I want to start out by looking at the last location of Sapakar, and I suspect off in the distance you spy a small group of enemies entering the ruins of Barad, which means of course Sapakar is going to be inside Barad, which is why I wanted to check that out before I headed into Barad itself so that I could deal with all of these wonderful quests together because I am about to enter into that nasty place. Welcome to Barad. Please check your sanity in at the door. Yes. The shadowed mantled ruins of Sauron's fortress still bear a twisted splendor. A twisted splendor. Okay. If you say so. Resplendent in twistiness. Yeah, there are still some parts here that are intact despite the collapse of most of the tower. Let's see, is there a way for me to... Got him at least just before he reached the range of the other guards. I think that's a positive step considering that we've got a... that we picked up only one of them. We do have this guy over here. A sorcerer. You notice the large scratch marks on a nearby wall. Ooh. Maybe to that great beast that we are hunting in here. Let's see, we're looking for a king, a beast, and a Sapakar, whether... Let's see what this says. Right, am I supposed to interact with this thing? Oh, that's a shadowed page.
3 rings of the 9 yet remained, and these he bestowed upon Númenórean men, proud and tall, who had bowed before him well and faithfully since times of old.
Let's then head up this way, follow the scratch marks, and see where they lead. I think I have to go into that room later, so I'm not going to bother just at this time. Instead, for some reason I thought this was going to go down instead of up, but okay. Barad Seeker. Of course, a member of the Order of the Eye. I suppose they're looking for secrets of the Dark Lord. That seems to be what they like doing. Under the Order. While searching for King Vashkum Greytooth in the bones of Barad, you have discovered a large assemblage of cultists serving the Order of the Eye. Some of them appear to be frantically searching the crumbling dungeons and halls of the Dark Lord's Tower, while others have still held to their duties and as torturers and wardens in service of Sauron. You should defeat them and weaken their grip on the ruins of Barad. So I need to defeat Eye Seekers, I need to defeat Eye Torturers, and Eye Wardens. And that one was... that was a Seeker, alright. Yes, at least it didn't say a Seeker and a Chaser. Okay. Where were we? Oh, there's a Seeker right here. And your turn. Hey, do you know where I could find any torturers? And I guess I'll be seeking torturers. Now, what's in the rubble that they were searching? Nothing. Nothing's in the road. Well, I guess that's why they were still searching, because they haven't found anything yet. Well, let me continue to search for a king. Ah! The first of, I'm sure, several annoying Ologs that I will face while I'm in this wonderful, wonderful site. And the most, well, no, I can't even speak those words ironically. Ooh. Oh, a black arrow. I was wondering, was this another type of cultist? But nope. Still looking for the other types of cultists. I found plenty of seekers, but none of the others. Oh, I found a couple of torturers. That'll help. Well, that'll help to reduce the population of torturers in Barad. I'm sure there's been enough torturing in Barad already, such as over the last, oh, how many centuries? Who knows? But we are going to start putting that to an end. Ah, this is where we start heading downstairs. I thought it was downstairs. It's just that you have to go up to go down. Yes, Barad does make your mind spin sometimes, doesn't it? You pass downward into the darkness of Barad and you discover the stone room lined with cells. All right, prisoners of the Dark Lord. While searching the rooms of Barad for King Voskum Greytooth, you have spied several exhausted and plainly clad stout axes held in the smaller cells of the dungeon. These must be the other stout axes that were taken when Sauron imprisoned King Greytooth 78 years ago. You should free them from the dungeons of Barad and allow them to reunite with their kin in Nukash. Alright, fine. Free 8 of them. And we got more torturers down. Oh! There's a stout axe right over there that needs to be freed. So it looks like I have to. Oh, what? You guys been torturing this poor guy for 78 years? Well, that sounds consistent with Barad, I think. Very consistent with Barad. And I thought I was going to have trouble finding them. Finding the torturers, I mean. There you go. Free! Thank you, stranger. You're welcome. I've dealt with the torturers, apparently. You have loosened the grip of the Order of the Eye on the bones of Barad, as well as that of many prisoners held in the dungeons of the Dark Lord. Although it is likely that the Order shall send reinforcements soon, you have done well to disrupt their efforts in Dol Amarth. Right. Well. Hello? Am I able to free you? No, apparently not. I only found 5 of the 6 dwarves, and maybe when I come back through I'll find the 6th. Or perhaps number 6 is further down. But these wardens are certainly all over the place. I suppose finding raids everywhere is just what we do. You get one, you get many. This way. The claw marks tell us which way to go. Here's another room full of cells, so perhaps there is another dwarf down here that can use a little bit of rescuing. And of course we also have that king to rescue. And it looks like there are more claw marks up ahead. Now is... oh, and I don't need to run to the torture devices. Hey, really? You really think you've got a better chance of surviving here? Okay. We'll see. Oh, a guard. can't tell the difference between a guard and a dwarf. I am in trouble, aren't I? I guess I'll just have to kill all the guards. Ooh, a big footprint. Of course, there's also a big O-log here. And it looks like a Kargul standing right where the claw marks are leading. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hey, 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 hey. I can't ambush them. Oh, it's a tricky bit. I always forget that one. This is a place where you'd really want to get out of as soon as possible, isn't it? Now, here we go. You come across a very old chamber. Oh, yuck. Food scraps. While the food is moldy, the beast must have escaped during a feeding. Alright. It looks as if the cloth has been ripped apart by large claws. Okay. It looks like there was a violent scuffle here. While you don't notice anything out of the ordinary, the beast known as Narkral must be very powerful. You decide to think about your next course of action. To think about it? Well, not sure what I'm going to think about that. Oh! The Wrath of Glurugoth. It would seem that Narkral was indeed escaped by Rador, and perhaps escaped from Dor Amarth as well. At a dead end, you decide to examine your surroundings again in hopes of more information about Narkral's destination surfaces. Okay. So I need to... You notice on your way into the chamber you forgot to inspect the door. Oh? How neglectful of me. While you inspect the door, you hear footsteps coming around the corner. Hmm? Who goes there? Oh, the Hole Warden. Hi there. Where is Narkral? Speak your purpose or die! Well, very well then. I have a feeling that he's going to assume that I took the combat option. That I wasn't going to tell him where Narkral is because I've got no clue. And apparently this guy had no clue either. Glurugoth. You should escape while Glurugoth is incapacitated. Okay. Now, here's the big foot, which is supposed to tell me, I guess, where Sapakar is. You come across a large footprint belonging to Sapakar. How I know it belongs to Sapakar? Don't ask me. I just intuitively know this. And there apparently is another one leading down that way, right by two Ologs at the same time. And here we got two warriors, and this has nastiness written all over it, doesn't it? Well, I don't know if I'm able to fight fewer than the entire lot. Well, it looks like I get only two of them this time. Oh, stop disarming me. It really gets annoying when you can't fight. Alright, there you go. And of course, every they sort of like have every fear spell you could just imagine all at the same time. Hey, you come over here. Now, I think this is where the king is, because that's why I think it's so heavily guarded. I guess I'll find that out in a moment. Yeah, look. Deep within Barad, you have found a haggard dwarf surrounded by slain men and empty robes of the unseen. Hi there! Stay back! Who are you, and why should I not slay you where you stand? Well, it's because I was sent to find you, that's why. Ho! So Sparkort sent you? He was never much of a warrior, but his mind is sharper than any axe. If you are one of his allies, I will gladly spare you. Oh, wonderful. One of the cultists has been slipping me shafts of metal and wood for weeks now, so I suppose I was meant to free myself. Well, I have. Ha! 78 years have gone by, but I'm still the dwarf that I was. Okay, shafts of metal and wood. All right. If you still wish to aid me, you will help me find a few things that were taken from me by the Dark Lord. He took my gold wrought armor, and I want it back. It's either kept in the armory near the cells or in Sauron's relic chamber near the main hall. Also, there's a larder near the armory, so if you see anything that looks like it's meant for those sniveling black Numenorians and not for the prisoners, bring it here. Oh, and one last request. If you happen to find a mithril wrought lockbox in Sauron's relic chamber, give it to me at once. It is an heirloom that belonged to my forefathers, and it means a great deal to me. It's my precious. Swiftly now, my new friend, and then we shall get out of this place. All right. Okay, fine. Oh, that's what that means. I should. Oh yeah, I still have. Oh no, that's the gray tooth here. Oh, so well, first of all, let me take care of this guy. Then I guess I have to get by those other two Ologs. And once I get by them, because I think I have to go through them. Well, I don't have to do it in order to get Grey Tooth stuff, but in order to find Sapphire, I'm pretty sure Sapphire is past these. Yeah, that's what the footprints are saying, that Sapphire is beyond these two. So I gotta fight two of them at once. Oh, joy! Hey, I'm a little hobbit. And I'm a stunned little hobbit. Well, I'll just have to deal with you. Hey, you can bleed a little bit while I take care of your friend there, alright? Now I can take care. Oh boy, he bled quite a bit while I was on the other one. There you go. Now, oh, no, it's not Sapphire. That is more Ologs. Yes. Alright. Perhaps having that grim follow me about isn't the best idea. It just it just distracts me and makes me think, oh no, something's sneaking up from me from behind. Yeah, right. Ah, Sapakar the Cleaver. Of course, they increase the shadow just as I reach him. Sapakar stands before you on the edge of the chasm of Mordoth. Are these guys going to do anything? Oh, I gotta talk to him. Are you here to help? We must search the pit for the black word. Huh. I sent down servants to bring back treasures and useful things for the black word. I sent them down quickly, but no one comes back. Good that you're here. I can send you down real quick, too. I must get something for the black word. Well, I have no intention of being sent down there and hurled. What do you say about that? Well, you don't want to fight? Get this right? What are you going to do to try to stop me? Okay, now he's willing to fight. I had to talk to him twice for some reason, but okay, fine. I guess that cultist over there was about to be the next person to be thrown in. I suspect he's not going to be very grateful that I just saved his life. Alright, well, I suppose I could look. This is as close as you would want to get to the edge. Right. You see nothing in the darkness, but you think you hear a low growl. Oh, wonderful. I think I'll get out of here. Oh, this is where the sixth prisoner is located. Okay. At least I finally found him. I was thinking that this might have been the location of either the armor or the provisions, but I suppose if it's the location of the final dwarf, that'll do just as well. There you go. You're free! Ah, the things that they had done. Yes, I'm sure they did. After 78 long years, you have freed the stout axes from their imprisonment in the dungeons of Barad. Although their kingdom of old has long laid in ruins, freedom may soon be won for all the stout axes of Mordor. You should be allow them to share the hope and reunite them with with their folk. Now, anything in here that I need? Nope. So continue on my way. I think the lockbox or the reliquary or whatever is over here. Guarded by 2 Kargul, of course. Assuming they don't... Hey! Oh my goodness gracious. Full of... You find no trace of the lockbox that King Greytooth described. Okay, so this is where he expected it to be. And I'm not going to find it, though. Well, I guess that's no huge shock. Well, I guess he's going to have to be disappointed in that part. Now to find the armor and the food. Ah, here are the provisions. Let's see. Apparently he is guarding the provisions with his life. Or maybe he's seeking provisions since he's a seeker. If that's what they're all seeking, are better provisions. Let's see, this is disappointing food. Disappointing food. Is it all disappointing food? Disappointing food. Is there any adequate food? I suppose not. Ah, disappointing food. Oh well. It's not a feast, but it'll have to do. Well now, I hope that the gold armor is at least real and not something that's going to be a phantom. I think I found the armory now. Hey, can you tell me where I can find some gold armor? No, I don't know what percentage of gold has to be in it. I guess it's a king, so it'll be high enough so that it looks impressive. Low enough so that the armor can actually do something more than weigh you down. You know, that type of level. Set of gold wrought armor. Oh, gold wrought armor. Okay, I guess now that you've discovered a dwarf-made set of glittering gold wrought armor. Alright, well, let's get back to the king. Good. Finally made it back. Ah, I can't say much for this food. It seems like Sauron's willing servants eat like animals. But look at this armor. It's brilliant as it was the day Sauron stole it away from me. It was wrought by my finest smith, Zversting. Does he still live? Yes, I spoke with him. Hmm. These are joyous tidings. You have my thanks, Pineleaf. But before we leave, did you by any chance find that lockbox? Nope. I found a relic chamber, but there was no lockbox in there. Disappointing. I suppose all his servants were merely waiting for something to slip, and they had their knives ready. I shall have to search for my own in the days ahead, but for now, I wish to return to my folk. Let's go! Oh boy. We have made it back to the spire? In one piece, even. What will be the aftermath of this daring rescue? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.